So here we have the Ford B-Max on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. And then underneath this tray section, even more space again, and you can remove that tray completely should you wish to. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. I've opened up the doors on this side to show you the unique opening of this vehicle. As you can see, there is no B-pillar, so access to the front and rear seats is incredibly easy, making this a great small family car. We're going to hop in and run through the controls now. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, we have the speedometer on the right-hand side, and then the fuel gauge in the centre at the bottom. Above that, we have the main trip computer section, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 22,754. Above that, it will show you what gear this car is in. So it's an automatic, and we are in park at the moment. You can change information displayed in that section by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo and phone controls on this left-hand side. The stereo itself is over in the center. So with these buttons here, you can control things such as your radio. As you can see, we have DAB radio in this car. We've also got FM and AM available as well. Every push of the radio button will take you through a different waveband on there. If you want to listen to your own music, we have the auxiliary button. Give that a push to go through your various options. So we have USB input, as you can see. We've also got the ability to stream our music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. And we have auxiliary input, as well as the CD player that you see just there. All of that, as I say, is accessed using these controls. We can pair our phone. We have the volume for our stereo here as well. And we can lock and unlock the car doors with this button. Below that, we have the air conditioning. So you can adjust the fan speed, the direction of the air, and the temperature. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. If you wish to, you can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over here. We've also got a heated rear and heated front screen as well. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. The plus and minus button on the side here will allow you to change up and down the gear manually should you wish to do that. And if I move that out of the way, you can see the 12-volt charging socket and USB and auxiliary inputs as well. The last thing I wanted to run through just briefly is some of the paperwork for the car. So you can see we have the MOT certificate, the service book, V5 registration document, 2 keys. If this car requires a service or MOT in the next 6 months at the point at which we sell the car, we will do those for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Watson Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.